Hello everybody, I'm Magnavicus, and this is the last episode of the year of SMS News. Let's start today's episode off with announcements from teachers around the school and what they have to say for the entire school year.
Shout out to Annalise Bialek, Zoe Levitt, Michael Cho, and Eileen Young for their amazing young authors stories. They were the winners this year for the Shepherd competition.
Shout out to Miss Greenwood, who always helps with everybody's tech needs and never complains about it. Thanks, Miss Greenwood.
Hey, this is a shout out to all my students who worked so hard this year, and even those who didn't. We made it! And to my 7th grade white team teachers, shout out!
Hi everyone, Mr. Wolf here, representing STEAM University and Mr. Ball. And first we'd like to thank all the applicants for the doctorate award this year. It is an award given for innovative spirit, collaboration, communication skills, and most of all, coming up with projects that are original and helpful and have a lot of purpose to them. We had so many applicants this year, more than ever. We had more deserving applicants and winners, but we had to go with the top 5 that we thought best exemplified STEAM University and its innovative spirit that Mr. Ball and I look for in both STEM and CMA. So with no further ado, our 5 winners this year are Josh, Zalan, Caroline, Dina, and Yuretsi. Congratulations to those 5. They've gotten their t-shirts and their certificates and will forever be a part of STEAM University legend in the hallways of CMA. Mr. Ball and I would again like to thank all those that did apply. We appreciate everything. Keep being innovative. Let's go.
Now, let's take a look at the year in review, starting with virtual learning, which is what we started with and concluded last year with.
This past year has certainly been hectic for all of us, with schedule changes and all different kinds of modes of learning. The 2020 to 2021 school year started with remote learning all the way up till January 19th, when our school made the switch to hybrid. Although we couldn't meet our teachers in person at the time, the past year has tested everyone's resilience and abilities to stay focused and disciplined through the screen. Starting with remote learning, the teachers made sure their lessons were engaging and in an easy-to-understand format. We also celebrated several holidays through Zoom, such as Halloween. People dressed up in their costumes and teachers took screenshots of their classes, as you can see here. Although an in-person Halloween would have been much more entertaining, as the school year quickly approached the new year, changes were brought about for a different mode of learning, hybrid learning.
Hybrid learning started when quarter 3 started, which was on January 19th. With hybrid learning, students now have the option to go into school for half the day or stay home for the full day. Students who chose to go in for half the day were then virtual the other half. Hybrid learning ended on March 8th when our district was able to switch to full in-person. The time span of hybrid was really short, only 48 days. The time span was this short because we were able to switch into full in-person. It also ended the quarter, but many teachers kept their projects going for the quarter until quarter 4 should have actually started before we were able to get into in-person. During hybrid, students were either assigned AM or PM. If you were assigned AM, then you had most of your cores in the morning. Same with PM, except you had them in the afternoon. Even though some kids chose in-person for half the day, Wednesday's schedule was a special schedule where everyone was virtual. On non-Wednesday days, you either had an A-day or a B-day schedule. They were the same schedule, except your cores were switched up. There was an A-day and B-day schedule for every month. Usually each week was the same, but sometimes when there was no school one day, it would change. Hybrid was pretty strange, but we all had as much fun as we could with it.
Finally, with what we are now, the 100% in-person or the 100% virtual, the 2 full options. Let's take a look at what that is.
Our school year has been nothing but crazy. We only started going to school full-time in March 8th. And to add to that, our 4th quarter started earlier than it should have. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this year has flown by. Most of us had to eat lunch in classrooms, and we couldn't use the LC fully, but I'd say we made the most of our days, and we had a great time learning. In less than 3 days, school will be over and summer break will begin. Have a happy summer, and good luck next year.
And now, let's take a look at weather, especially weather for graduation.
It's weather time! Hello there. Welcome to our last weather broadcast for the 2020 to 2021 school year. This school year has definitely been an interesting one, so let's take a look at our weather. The weather this week will be mostly around the high 70s, and later on throughout the week, the temperatures may go up to around 80 degrees or higher. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be the hottest days of the week, with their highest temperature in the mid to high 80s. In the beginning of the week, we will start off with some cloudy days, but as the week progresses on, we will see more sunny days ahead. And congratulations to our 8th grade class of 2021. Graduation is scheduled for June 2nd. Here's the weather forecast for June 2nd. It's going to start off pretty sunny, and as the day goes on, it will start getting a little bit more chilly towards the nighttime. There's a 24% chance of rain. There will be a mild wind and a little bit cloudy. However, if it rains on June 2nd, the alternative date will be June 3rd. On June 3rd, it's going to be very sunny during the daytime, but gets cooler as the day goes on. There's going to be some mild wind, and it's going to be pretty sunny overall. There's a 10 to 18% chance of rain. Once again, congratulations to our 8th grade class of 2021. For more information on graduation, please visit tinyurl.com/8grad2021, the link displayed on your screen. When you visit the page, there are important forms to fill out if you haven't filled them out already. There's also important dates, reminders, what to wear, and much more information. Please visit this page for the graduation information. Thank you for watching this week's weather information. Have a great summer. Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's take a look at teachers' perspectives on this year.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Sarva. The biggest struggle this year was not having the kids in class. We started off last year without having them in class, and then it just seemed like a really long year, so that was the biggest struggle. But once the kids came back, it was great. It was great to see everyone and see them in person and learn a lot of math then. Thanks everyone.
To me, the most challenging thing was to try to balance changing all the paradigms of everything about teaching that I've ever known, along with the needs of the kids, so that we could still maintain the highest level of education here at Shepherd. And I'm really proud at the grit and the effort that everyone showed in making this happen, from the school board down through the custodians, every single kid in all my classes. You guys really lived out Jay Monier's mantra of making it a great day or not. The choice was yours, and you chose to have grit and to make it a great day every day. Thank you very much.
So this year, a big challenge for me were masks. Having to wear one myself was difficult. I like students to see my face, and also having to try to hear students. My hearing's not the best, and having to do without lip reading was tough. So I will be glad when we don't have to wear masks anymore.
The biggest challenge for me remote-wise was trying to give feedback to my artists when they didn't want to show me their artwork because it wasn't done yet. And so in the classroom, I can walk around and make comments and ask them if they need help, but that was really hard on Zooms. So I was so happy when everybody came back to the classroom and I could be my normal teacher self.
And that's the end of today's final broadcast for SMS News. Thank you so much for watching for this entire year, and we will see you next year on SMS News.
Thank you for tuning into SMS News at Home.
See you next time.
Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this week's segment of SMS News. We hope you enjoyed it.
That's all, folks, from SMS News at Home. Thanks for watching.
Bye!